welcome to Finding Your Frequency. I'm Brian Sexton. You all probably recognize Steve Strum, but you might not know Elliot Burnside from St. Nicholas Guns. And he is here to share some thoughts with us today. Let's get started with, first of all, how long have you owned St. Nicholas?
I bought the store in September of 2023.
So you've only been in it a short time.
Yeah.
But you probably have a lifelong passion for firearms.
Listen, I grew up in Mississippi in the woods, and I hunted a lot with a Savage 410 22 over and under.
Wow.
And, squirrels, rabbits, that sort of thing. So it was always fun, and I've been fortunate enough in my life to hunt in a lot of exotic places, and I love it. I like to shoot, and I like to hunt, and I love to eat.
Well, listen, I do too.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the last thing you shot that you ate.
Oh. Well, obviously birds, but the most exotic thing that I've ever shot that I ate
An even better question.
was zebra.
Really?
Zebra, kudu, gimsbuck, and it was
Did it taste like chicken?
No, not at all.
That is absolutely fascinating. So you went and killed the zebra and then ate the zebra.
I did. I went to Namibia, spent 8 days hunting with a great friend of mine, Don Braddock, who encouraged me to hunt and took me on my first big hunt to up close to the Arctic Circle to hunt with
Polar bears?
Caribou.
Oh, caribou, okay.
And it was a great experience. And then he went with me to encourage me to go, and I went with him to Namibia. Had a great trip, and everything you shoot, you eat.
So, real quick, and we'll get back to guns real quick.
Yeah.
Was there a recipe? I mean, how did you prepare the zebra?
I didn't cook. We had to cook.
Okay. And it was delicious.
It was delicious. It was grilled like steak.
All right.
But it was
Nice red meat.
tender and very, very flavorful.
I was thinking stew. Had it way off.
No, grilled.
So let's talk a little bit about your the gun range. So why did you decide to go and open or acquire a gun range?
Well, I was, I've been blessed in my career, my life. I've worked around the world.
Yeah.
I've run a number of companies, and my last real job, if you would, was running a car dealership for a guy in Orlando for 7 years, and he sold it, and the new owner didn't want me, so I'm sitting around, and I like to shoot, so I said, I'm going to open a gun store. And I had lots of problems finding a location to open the store, because strip malls and certainly big box stores don't like gun stores.
Right.
So I'm talking to a gentleman at the beach one day, and he says, well, did you hear what happened to St. Nicholas? And no, I don't know what St. Nicholas is. So he told me what St. Nicholas was, a gun store and a range, and they've come into some regulatory issues, and it might be for sale. So long story short, I called, met with the owner, arrived at a conclusion, and closed. That was in July. We closed September 28, I believe, of 23.
Right.
And we've spent a lot of time. The store's been there forever. I don't know how old it is. The gentleman that I bought it from bought it in 1989.
Okay.
So it's been there forever. We've rebuilt it a little bit, cleaned up the inventory, cleaned up the range, just kind of updated a little bit. And I tell people it's the best range in town, by far the friendliest people in town.
By far.
A gun store and a gun range. And you come to my store, you have a good time.
So I grew up in the Army. I have a couple things specifically due to the nature of your business. First question, people probably want to know about your range.
Yeah.
What are your caliber restrictions?
Oh, well, we have some restrictions now. We can only shoot up to a 44 Magnum, no 223s, 5.56. Shoot suppressed 300 blackouts.
So you can have some rifles, but
Yes.
predominantly going to be a pistol range shotguns. Okay.
Shotguns with slugs.
Gotcha. Okay. So always an important question for people to know kind of what what they can use your range for. So my dad, retired guy from the military, restores guns is what he does. I have a fantastic weapon that is currently inoperable because it has a piece that has gone bad.
Yeah.
It's a 1911 Colt for folks that understand that. So people watching this that want to go use your range.
A 1911 Colt.
Yes, sir.
Army issue, military issue?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
I'll buy it.
I can't sell it. My dad gave it to me, and so but I'll let you play with it.
Yeah.
And so I've got I got a piece that's bad. So if the folks that are watching this, it's not just shoot the guns in the range. You also offer Smith services.
We have limited Smith services. I call it. We have an armorer service. The gentleman that does the work is not certified. He's going to school, but he's great with his hands and good with guns. So we have run into a couple of situations that we couldn't correct, but most things we can fix. So
I have to bring it down and have you take a look at it.
By all means, please do.
I appreciate that. So Brian,
Before we wrap it up, tell us about the range. You're hosting events.
Well, we host events. I had last week I had a bachelor party there.
Wow.
They come to shoot, and I didn't know, but you can arrange a party like this up to 10 people. We dedicate lanes for you. We give you guns to shoot out of our rental pool. We have over 70 guns available for rental.
Okay.
And soon I will have fully automatic weapons on my range to shoot up to those calibers that I'm talking about.
Wow.
And so we give you targets, we give you guns, we give you an instructor for an hour and a half, and you'll just have a great fun.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
It is. People come there. So many people come that have never shot before, and they come to the store and shoot and get an hour's instruction. And I got certified instructors that teach private lessons and group lessons. We do custom carry permit classes on concealed permit classes on the first and third Saturday of every month. So we got one this Saturday. And they're well attended, and when you leave, all you got to do is put a stamp on the envelope and a check, mail it off,
and away you go.
Because you get fingerprints, photos, and certificate.
Right.
All at the store.
Wrap it up with this. You obviously have members, right? How are memberships selling, and what do people get for their membership?
Well, there are different classes of membership. You can buy a membership just to come shoot.
Okay.
That's it, and that's an individual shooter, or up to a family membership. For 4 people, and you get invited to special events. You get pre-notice of sales in the store. You get free targets when you come as a member, and you can also pay for this annual membership online. One check, one credit card swipe, or you can pay monthly with a credit card online. Set it up on a monthly repeating charge, which it's being well received, and. You can also put in lockers recently where you can rent a place. If you want to leave your gun there, you can rent a locker and leave your bag, your ammo, and it's all yours. You touch it, you keep the key.
Sure.
I don't want a key. It's yours. You just rent the locker.
Complete services.
Absolutely.
Memberships, range,
Yeah,
events.
we also sell silencers.
Guns.
And we're making custom holsters. Silencers now. We have a kiosk that's tied to silencer shop, and the ATF has improved their process. This process is tied directly to them. First silencer I got in my life, I waited 13 months to be approved by the ATF. I'm getting them back now in less than 2 weeks.
Listen, the word with me, silence, doesn't ever go in the same sentence. So we'll leave it with that. Hey, for everything related to guns and your passion for shooting, go visit with Elliot at St. Nicholas Guns. Elliot, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
I appreciate you joining us on this edition
Thank you for your time.
of Finding Your Frequency.
Yeah.